Hey everybody, it's Gabriel Jones here. I hope you're doing well. So this weekend I had the ginormous pleasure to speak with a member of Black Biceps. More specifically, I sat down with the frontman, that being Vitalij Valentinovič. He was an absolute delight to speak with, and I really hope you guys enjoy the discussion that the two of us had. Now, of course, I didn't conduct this interview for nothing. This is also going to be to help raise attention to the foundation called Florida Immigration Coalition. It's an organization that aims to help families that have been affected by ICE and immigrants in general across the state of Florida. I know that I said I would be doing a live stream to help promote this charity, but it seems that doing a live stream is a little bit more difficult in my wheelhouse than I expected. So I think this will be a really good way to sort of boost the charity a little bit. As you're watching this interview, or even by the time you're finished with it, you can head on over to Florida Immigration Coalition's website to donate some money to help raise their good cause. The link should be in the description, and it shouldn't be too difficult to follow, so I hope you got some change to spare to help out with this very important issue. And to learn more about this organization, just visit floridaimmigrant.org and you will get all of the details. So enough with my preamble. Here is my interview with Vitalij. What's going on, everybody? This is Gabriel Jones here, and I am very pleased to be with the one and only Vitalij from Black Biceps today. Vitalij, how are you doing this afternoon?
Actually, I'm very pleased that you pronounced biceps, not biceps, because in our language we actually say that you should pronounce it biceps, not biceps, because we don't know English.
Yeah, exactly. I've been paying attention to the LRT broadcast, so I understand the
Wow,
pronunciation.
that's nice.
At least I'm beginning
That's
to.
nice.
So, but
Wow,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
nice.
yeah, yeah. So
I'm
yeah,
good. I'm good. You know, we have Easter here, so hanging around at my house. So I know just chilling. You know.
nice, nice, nice. I'm sure the other bandmates are doing perfectly fine this afternoon. I know that's, you're probably, they're probably a little held up with other things. So it's just you and us for the time being. But again, I very much appreciate you taking time out of your day to speak with me and other viewers that might be catching this interview?
Yeah, yeah, of course, of course. Pleasure
All
to
right.
me.
So I figured let's why don't we delve into some questions if that's fine.
Of course.
Okay, so let's see. So the city your band originated from was, and forgive me if I'm pronouncing this wrong, Nemencini. Is that how you pronounce it?
Nem, no, no, Nemenchine.
Nemencine. Okay,
Yeah,
Nemencine.
yeah, yeah.
Nemencine. All right, here we
Not
go.
Nemenchina, but Nemenchine.
Nemencine. All right, I got some
Yeah.
Lithuanian viewers to impress here. So, but how did you guys initially meet each other?
At school, everything started when we were at the project in Poland. We went to Poland with our
Oh,
school.
really?
Yeah, and then I've met a guy with the accordion. I've had a
Oh,
guitar. Yeah, it was my, like, I don't know, first years playing guitar. I knew only a couple of chords, like the main chords. Each guitarist should know. So he showed me some new chords for a other song, and I said, "Oh, that's a nice song." And then he said, like, "Yeah, I play accordion. Maybe we should, like, meet sometime and try to play together." And
yeah, of
that's
course.
how everything started. We just put a camera on the recorder, and we've made a cover. And I said, "Guys, we are the band." And after that, I realized that we don't have even a name for it. And black biceps were the just two random words that stroke my head on that time. And
It just
actually,
popped into your brain?
yeah, yeah, yeah. It was just spontaneously
Spontaneous? Okay.
when you just press a generate word on a random word generator. It was just like that. We had no mission. We had no basement of what we're gonna do. We were just having fun, and we just recorded a cover. And I said band, and okay,
Hmm.
so band has to have a name. So
Right.
so yeah, and we started as a duo,
Hmm.
guitar and accordion.
And then you just had got
After
so many other members, right?
after a meanwhile, we've gathered our first 5 people band. We were very bad at it, actually. We were just,
Yeah.
we were just starting playing, just as I said, there were my like first chords. I played a violin before, but
Okay.
I
Nice.
wasn't a guitar
Accordions,
player at
guitars,
all.
violins. Wow. Like you are just expanding your musical skills to all sorts of different instruments, you know? It seems like you have
Well,
just become so versatile.
well, yeah, and after a while, we've expanded. Time passed by, and actually the people changed. Of course, we've got more
Right, of
professional
course.
instrumentalists, more professional band members, new ones, and some changed their instrument. For example, our um, saxophone player was
Right.
he was actually our first drummer,
Oh,
and he
really?
and he
Okay.
yeah, and he learned to play drums, especially for the band, and he was playing only in our band, and he was like our first drummer. After that, he was like, well, I'm feeling like I need to practice more, but I don't have time for it. And he said, I want to play saxophone.
Ah,
So we
saxophone.
were like,
That's the
yeah,
instrument I really gravitated towards here. All right.
yeah.
Drums can take a step, can go to the side. I'm all
Yeah,
about that brass now.
yeah, because he went to musician school, musical school, or musician. I don't know how it's musical or musician school. How should music school?
We normally call it music school here in the
Music
States.
school. So yeah,
Yeah.
he was attending a music school here in Nemenchina, and he played saxophone like more professionally than just drums.
Okay.
So
Sweet.
then we found a new drummer, much better than our first one. But right now, we're forming a 8 people band
Eight people.
with
Wow.
8 people, actually, yeah.
Sweet.
So what you saw last year in Eurovision, so it was like only 6 people were allowed to be
Mm.
on the stage, but right now we're 8 people band,
Eight people.
like,
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
so
I know that there's like
brasses.
Yeah, I know there's those like tons of groups that are like super expansive, you know. Like for example, I don't know if you're too familiar with them, but Zach Brown band, that's sort of like a country band. At first I thought it was like four
Okay.
guys, but after like doing some research, I think it's like 10 or 12. Like they're a huge
Wow.
country band in the States. So
Orchestra, yeah.
essentially, yeah, so a country orchestra, you would say. So your music style blends so many different genres. And I guess I'm curious, which artists would you cite as inspirations?
Ooh, wow. For us, actually, well, we really love ska music.
Okay.
So at first, what inspired us most, I know the band Ska P. Maybe you
Okay.
heard of them,
All right. Maybe.
Legalization, and all the other stuff. Yeah. So there is also a folklore band in Poland, but they're like Ukrainian ones, but they live
Okay.
right now in Poland. It's called ENEJ. NA.
ENEJ.
Yeah,
Okay.
NA.
ENEJ.
So
All right.
they
I'm gonna write that
so they
down.
play like folk music, but mixed with distorted guitars, brasses also. So also, I think they made also great influence towards our music we play. Also,
Nice.
hip hop. Of course, we know. Wait, how is it called? The most iconic ska band from I bet USA.
Ska band, you would say?
Yeah,
Hmm. I'm trying to
the most
remember.
iconic one. Oh my God, I
All
always
right.
remembered, but
All right.
right now just
We're gonna try and look this up. Ska bands, America. Um,
yeah.
yeah, I don't know if I'm too familiar with ska, but let's see. Let's see. I looked up the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, No Doubt, Sublime, Real Big Fish, the Aquabats, and
Real big fish. Yeah, real big
Real
fish.
Big Fish.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that's the one. That's the
yeah,
one. All right, good.
yeah.
All
That's
right,
the one, because
nice.
they, as I remember, they did covers of very like Despacito, all
Despacito,
the like,
yes.
yeah, and they
That song
made
is
ska
massive in the
versions.
United States.
Also, aha, that AHA. If I don't know
Okay.
how to pronounce. Aha band,
Aha.
yeah.
Aha band.
Take
Yeah.
me, take me on
Okay. Yeah. I
that
think it's
song.
Take on Me. That might be the
Take on
song.
me, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Take on me, and then take
Yes.
me
Yes.
on.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Those were
So they
huge
did
songs back in the day.
real big fish. Did really great job, like making covers of of scav versions. So
Nice.
yeah.
All right.
So
So,
essentially, I know, my whole childhood, I was big fan of rap. I know Eminem, 50 Cent. I know
yes. Yes.
local rappers here in Lithuania, even. So that's why we play a lot of different styles, and until today, we don't know what style we're playing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
We're
just
asking the
undefined.
question.
Undefined.
Yeah, because no, we love ska, we love rock, we have punk songs, we have pop songs, and I don't know. It depends of a occasion of an emotion I'm having at that time when I write a song, and there are a lot of things that do an influence towards creating something.
Okay. Sure. Sure. So let's see. In last year's national final, people got very excited for your entry V8 Monrek, where you like doing all the kicks on stage and like playing the trumpet and all that. Perfect.
Yeah.
And they were extremely relieved to see you make the wild card round because some people thought you got eliminated, but then the network revealed, oh no, it's a wild card round. They got enough votes to advance. So I'm sure
Yeah,
that was amazing. So how did it feel to
for
see
sure.
that much support from the public?
Eye watering.
Eye-watering. That's a perfect word to describe it.
Yeah, of course, of course, of course. You feel that you did everything good, that we chose this type of music, to give this type of emotion that year. uh, it was contrasting to the all the other performers
Right, of
that
course, of
year.
course.
So
Right. I remember
it was actually, yeah, the finals were very, very, very sad, and in the finals we chose to, you know we changed, we've made a revamp for the finals, and
right,
then
right,
we were,
right.
and we knew that we're gonna do like VSF Monreg, something more
Yes.
stadium,
Yes, exactly.
more arenish, and much more powerful. And
Right.
then we knew that I'm gonna do something, because like we will do a zoom into my face, and I can say something,
Right.
and I'm like, let's do, don't be sad,
Yes. That's perfect.
and
That's
that
perfect.
and we were neludim the word, it's like, don't be sad, stop being sad in Lithuanian,
Yeah,
and we hit
exactly.
everyone, and it was we were the last
Mm.
ones in the finals that performed that evening.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that was a
and
tall order. I'm sure that was a tall
and it
order.
was like mind blowing, because the old performances were very sad, and at the end we come like Neludem, and we start, and everything like
Yes.
resonated.
Right,
People
right, of
started
course.
doing like TikToks, all the everything, and people went crazy
Nice.
in the area too.
Nice. So I know that your entry from this year was called Let Me Cook. You had
Yeah,
all the
yeah, yeah.
different foods and ingredients on stage. And since your song is all about cooking, why don't you share some of your favorite dishes, like perhaps some Lithuanian foods that viewers can try themselves?
Well, we did. Well, you mean right now? Should I
Yeah, like right now,
share?
like
Yeah.
what's hot on the
Oh, okay,
in the
okay,
food cuisine world
okay.
in Lithuania?
Okay, so the main dish I would like to, to all the American people to try is a cold beetroot soup. It's called
Beetroot
shalti
soup,
barshay. Cold
saltibushe,
beetroot. Yeah,
beetroot.
shalti
Okay.
barshay. It's called beetroot soup made of a like not sour milk, kefir. I don't know. Do you have this type of, but like sour milk, kind of, I don't know how it's called actually, but something like sour milk with beetroot. It looks very, very sweet actually, and
Okay.
usually people when they see shalti barshay, they see a pink cold soup, and they think, oh, it's maybe strawberry or something, but it's not sweet at all.
Oh, wow.
Well, all
Okay.
the sweetness you got from the beetroot, so it's like it's
Beetroot.
more sour than sweet. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's with egg. We usually put some potatoes into that, or there is always a big like the debatable thing if you put hot potatoes to that.
Oh, I think I lost your connection. Vitaly?
Do you see me? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think I lost your connection for a spell, but we're back.
Yeah, because I got a call.
Oh,
So
real? Oh, okay. Okay, well,
no problem, no problem.
it's all good. It's all
So
good.
yeah,
It's all good.
so yeah, šaltibarščiai I think is the main Lithuanian dish, because we even have each summer here a šaltibarščiai festival in Vilnius.
Okay, nice. So,
So
you know what? As an
yeah.
American, I gotta expand my diet beyond cheeseburgers and Coca-Cola. So, beetroot soup, I'm gonna definitely put it on my palate for sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure, we're used to different types of food, and I don't know how would Americans actually, as I've heard, most of them liked it, but usually it's very like, confusing because of how it looks. So because I think it's like dessert or something, it's actually not.
Okay, yeah. Because it like the pink can like throw you off, and it's like, oh, this
Yeah.
actually has a totally different taste.
Yeah. If speaking not about Lithuanian food, well, recently on TikTok I saw how to make a fried pasta, lasagna.
Okay.
It's pasta which you before cooking it, you just take the plain pasta and cook it with oil and chili flakes
Oh,
and
okay.
garlic, and it gets
Nice.
very very brown. Even you should get some dark spots over burnt a little bit burnt, and then you put it to a tomato sauce, like
Ooh, sounds
uh,
scrumptious.
yeah, and it changes the texture of a pasta completely, dude. It's amazing, and
Ooh.
really recommend everyone, if you know what pasta is, try to fry it with chili flakes, garlic, and olive oil a little bit, and then cook it with the sauce. It's mouth watering and very nice
Okay.
experience.
Nice. And okay, so here's another question. So Lion Sika was ultimately chosen as the Lithuanian performer to compete in the Vienna show. Did you have
Yeah.
any neat interactions with him during Eurovision.lt?
Yes, of course, because he was participating last year.
Yes, I remember him. I remember him.
Also, yeah, and he was one of the favorites, and this year he was actually also one of the favorites, and we kind of knew that he's gonna win. Yeah, but
Hmm.
about the interaction, yeah, very nice guy actually. At first, first impressions were not that good. I don't know,
Oh,
because
really?
when we saw him, it was like the first meet and greet of Eurovision fans in Kaunas, in Kaunas city, and
Okay.
he was there, and like he saw us, and he like didn't say anything, and so
Hmm.
like, okay, I thought that he's maybe, I don't know, maybe he has something in his mind or something, but at first I thought, oh, he's not that friendly. For me it was like,
Hmm.
no, you could
Really?
even, no, why you don't say hi or something? You know that we're gonna participate in Eurovision, and you don't like, no, talking to the other, but not with our band. Like, for me it was like strange,
Hmm.
but after this year he completely changed. I know, like he saw me and he instantly, oh, Vitaly, hey, how are you, like
Oh, there you go. Great.
yeah. So we made a very great connection. We made a video on the TikTok also,
Really? I think I might have
because I
missed that. I'll
had,
have to catch up.
yeah, because I had that spatula, not
Oh,
spatula, but that how it's called.
the la-
But
the ladle?
yeah,
Yeah, like where you like
like
use the thing you use to scoop up soup, right?
yeah,
I
like how
believe that's a ladle.
ladle. So I had it was also silver, and his head was also silver, and I
Yes.
like, and they said, "Hello, I'm Vitaly, and I'm like kissing a lion seeker's head, and I've made a cut there, and it was actually his head, and he was like, "Oh, hello."
That's brilliant. I love that. I have to catch that on TikTok later because
Yeah,
that seems like such
look,
a clever video.
yeah, it's like nice, you know. So
Yeah, yeah, of course, of course. So,
yeah, so actually, dude has a good like, you know, he, he knows how to laugh about even his looks, even with that video, you know, the example of, because I said, oh look, somewhere I put it towards his head. Look, I said, look, dude, something familiar, no?
see,
He's
this
like,
is like the
yeah,
sort
yeah.
of see, this is like the sort of lighthearted feel that you guys are always able to bring to these Lithuanian national finals, you know? Oftentimes, you have artists that bring a lot of serious, material, but like you guys really know how to like bring up the spirit, the joy and the edifying feeling, if you would say. And so I think that's totally admirable for a show that you guys put on, you know?
Yeah, for sure. You know, maybe for us it's a little bit um, easier to do, to bring this kind of energy to Lithuanian national competition, because Lithuanians are much colder, and like, you know,
Mm,
they're very, like, you know, more sad. They don't
mm,
usually don't do like that kind of, you know, they don't vibe to this kind of energy, and because we're mixed, we've got Polish blood inside, and
right.
Slavic blood inside. So we just have a little bit different perspective towards, you know, even towards the music we make. So
Right, of course. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so we do have like 5 minutes remaining in this meeting, so let me get on with some really good, juicy top questions. So,
yeah.
do you have any favorite songs you and your band have recorded that you would like to recommend to viewers? Like
Hmm.
what's part of your discography that you really want listeners to be like, oh yeah, that absolutely slaps.
Oh, I know. Maybe all the recent songs, KGD Geles, we have this type of song
Kajidi
that is
Gillis?
very, yeah, yeah. It didn't pop, but it have very different vibe, very mild one, chill, and we've made a video in the fields of sunflowers, just one shot with the drone. Everything is very chill and and nice. Yes, okay. GD Geles is that kind of song that didn't pop, and not a lot of people heard about it, but I think it's worth mentioning, because the
Okay.
Seb Mandek, of course, is our main banger from the last year. Uh, Let Me Cook, of course, is our main banger of this year.
Yes,
Um,
absolutely.
Also, we have this type of song called Implante. It's about
Implante.
yeah,
Okay.
implante. It's about it's about the breast implants.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah, but not like directly,
Okay.
but I saw there was just I know a boom of topics in our society about our superstars that took the implants out.
Oh, wow, really?
And it's like a new trend, because superstars were getting back to a normal look, and, you know, all the natural things. And I
Right.
thought, why is that a topic to write about? For me it was strange, like,
Right.
why would we care? Why should we care?
Right.
And I
So is
understand it's like the topic people click a lot, so that's why there's this kind of topic. So it's a very big problem, actually. Not like big problem, but like it's like a face of our society. So, you know, if we see some strange topics, so it means people like to read about it. That's
right.
why there are this
So
type of
essentially
topics.
like it's like a song about body image. Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, but it's like mocking off the all that show business and all that stuff. We're this kind of band that mocks off the standard things and all the cliches, you know.
Right, right, of course. All right, so let's do one final question and then we can cut the interview there. So what events are you
Okay.
planning to do in the future? Any events that are coming up that you would really like people to catch?
Yeah, actually, the cold beetroot soup festival
Beetroot Soup
that I've
Festival.
mentioned
Oh, okay,
in
nice.
Vilnius. Yeah, it's gonna be in May. Let me check. Let me check in my calendar because I don't remember exactly. Oh, May 29th.
May
Yes, yeah,
29th.
so
Oh, wow. Okay.
yeah, May
Several weeks away.
29th in Vilnius. Really, it's the only festival in the whole planet that is called like that because it's like our international national soup that we want to get international, exposure.
Exactly.
So
Yeah, of course, of course. I mean, people could listen to
yeah, so
music, eating their soup and
yeah,
everything, so
yeah, and everyone is like is dressed pink. No, not everyone, but lots of people that are dressed pink, and the whole city is also like dressed pink, like we say. And
nice. Right.
yeah, and
Sounds like
lots of different entertainments and concerts and festivals, and really, it will be our second time we're performing there
okay.
because we've performed also last year, and we will be
Nice.
officially a first band that will be performing on the Cold Beetroot Soup Festival 2 times a row.
There you go. There, that's a
So
huge feat to achieve. That's a huge feat
that's
to
a good.
achieve. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
with all this
yeah,
pink, you're making it sound like a Barbie convention, you know? Maybe you'll bump into Margot Robbie.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I think Vilnius doesn't have a lot of a lot of cash to bring Robbie here.
But yeah, yeah, I'm sure you guys will have fun nonetheless. It should be a blast.
Yeah,
Well,
of course.
anyway, Vitalij, I think that's all the time we have for today. The interview is only scheduled for a half hour. But yo, I totally appreciate you coming onto this channel and, interacting with me. I'm sure the listeners will be super stoked to check out more of your stuff. And I cannot wait to see what else you guys do. I don't know, maybe if that festival gets live streamed or something, I'll have to be sure to catch it because you guys, I'm sure, are gonna throw down.
Yeah, follow us. You will see at least some bits of that performance for sure, because there are always a lot of people. They always like mentioning us to their stories, etc. So just follow us on Instagram, and you will, of course, you will see something and all those bits, of course, no
Yes,
problem.
yes. Of course. Well, anyway, Vitalij, once again, thank you so much for your time today. I hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy Easter and keep rocking on, all right? Keep cooking.
Thank you, thank you. All the best for your channel, for all the listeners, and
Thank you. Thank you so much.
donate, guys, donate to this guy.
Okay,
He
thank you
does a
so
very good job.
thank you so much, man. I hope you have a great day, okay?
See ya, peace.
All right, see you later. Bye-bye.
See ya.
So, I hope everyone enjoyed the interview. I certainly did, and I'm sure Vitalij did as well. And one last time, I wanted to do this for a good cause. It's for the Florida Immigration Coalition. They are doing plenty of good work for immigrants living in the state of Florida, and I would love for people to visit their site and donate. Again, visit floridaimmigrant.org and click on their donation link so that you can give them some money and help them with their very important issue. But overall, I hope you guys had fun with this, and I hope to see you again. My name is Gabriel Jones, and this is where I sign off. Catch you later.